Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for our virtual college visit series. We are very fortunate to have Miss Sophia Hines from Marymount University with us today to share great information about their university with you. So we will hand it over to her in just a moment. Just a few brief introductions. My name is Mrs. Edwards. I'm the career counselor with both Atlee and Patrick Henry High Schools. And we also have Miss Corbin. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Corbin, and I'm the career counselor at Hanover High School and Mechanicsville High School. Great to be here with you guys today.
And with that, we are going to hand it over to Ms. Hines to get us started today. Just keep in mind that any questions, we will have time for that after the presentation during the chat. And if you want to ask any, you certainly can. And of course, always you could reach out to Ms. Hines directly, and I'm sure she'll share her contact information with you as well. So Ms. Hines, if you want to go ahead and get us started, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm happy to jump right in. So we are located in Arlington, Virginia, so just 6 miles outside of DC, which is super convenient when it does come to your internship, which I will touch on later. But we are a relatively smaller school, so we do have about 2,300 undergraduate students and about 1,000 graduate students. So it keeps your class size down to about 17 students on average in each of your classes. So you really get that one-on-one perspective, that one-on-one opportunity with your professors. And we are an extremely diverse institution. We're very proud to say that this semester we were given the opportunity to be the first Hispanic serving institution in Virginia. So that is an extremely amazing thing that we have had the opportunity to have. And so with that, you can see we have representation from not only all over the country, but all over the world. So we do take pride in our global perspective, not only inside of the classroom, but outside of the classroom as well, and providing resources for all types of students and allowing them to have a voice. You can see all of our programs here. So we do have a lot of different opportunities. Our top most popular majors are health sciences, business administration, information technology, psychology, and nursing. Nursing specifically because it is direct entry. So if you are interested in the nursing program and you apply as a first-year student and you're accepted, you don't have to reapply into the nursing program as long as you maintain at least a 3.0 GPA in your prerequisite classes. So that's a really amazing opportunity. We also have some accelerated programs. So if you're interested in getting a master's, I know it might seem a little bit early, but we do have 4+1 programs as well as a 3+3 program. So what that means is that within 5 years, you get not only your bachelor's, but also your master's. So you can see those availability here. And then we also have a 3+3 program with Catholic University Law School. So what that means is you spend 3 years with us, and then in your third year, you apply to Catholic University Law School. And as long as you meet their minimum requirements, you do get direct entry into their law school. So that's really amazing if you're looking at doing something like that. I mentioned briefly earlier the internships. So every single one of our students will have an internship before they graduate. They'll have at least one. Many of our students will do more than one, but you are guaranteed and required to do at least that one, no matter what your major is. So if you do something like nursing or pre-med, we do have connections with all of the hospitals and medical centers in the DMV area. So you really get your choice of where you want to go for those, the shadowings or the clinicals or whatever it might be. We have had students, either in the political sector or in, graphic media design or criminal justice that have worked for the FBI or the CIA on Capitol Hill in the White House for their internships. So we have those connections already, as well as with a lot of the companies in the area. So for instance, for interior design, we have connections with the top 5 interior design firms in the DMV area. We've had students work there in the past. So you really get your choice as to where you want to go. And our career services is wonderfully helpful in helping you not only prepare to apply for that internship, but for having those connections as well. We highly encourage all of our students to do research. You can see Dr. Rumkis here. He actually has a turtle lab on campus that you can work with. You don't have to be involved in the biology major in order to help out with that. You're more than welcome to volunteer. They always welcome volunteers. I do want to warn you though, if you do come and visit the turtle lab, they also have snakes. which I wasn't aware of. So it's good to be aware of that. I'm not the biggest fan of snakes, so I was a little nervous, but the turtles made up for it in my opinion. But no matter what you study, we highly encourage research, especially because we are a smaller institution. Our professors do their own research, absolutely, but their primary focus on campus is to teach and to support you. So more often they will give you the opportunity to research what you would like, and they will support you in that rather than, vice versa. So we highly encourage that. We have many study abroad opportunities, from full semester long, full year long opportunities to shorter opportunities as well, which are actually our more popular option. So we have month-long, 2-week-long, and week-long opportunities. These are often with full classes of students. So you're not going by yourself. It's going to be 10 to 15 students with also faculty and staff joining you as well. A really amazing opportunity for our first year students is that the week before your orientation, you have the availability to go abroad. So that is a first year experience. It's with other first year students and some faculty and staff as well. But before you even step foot on campus, you're able to go abroad. So this past year, they were supposed to go to Germany and France. Obviously, that didn't happen. But next year, they'll be going to Ireland. And so that's really, really neat and a great opportunity to start, hit the ground running with study abroad if that's something that you're interested in. You're more than welcome to study abroad more than once if that's something that you would like to do. We have plenty of different clubs and organizations on our campus. We find that we're gathering new ones all the time, but these are some of our more popular ones. Fashion club is especially popular. You don't have to be a fashion major in order to be involved in the fashion club, but a lot of our students tend to get involved with this because they are especially involved with our big fashion show that we have every year. It's called Portfolio in Motion, or PIM, and it's where our fashion students display what they've been working on all year long. And so they actually pull on current students to be makeup artists and background tech and models. So if you've ever wanted to model, here's your chance. We have had major fashion companies and fashion designers join us for this event as well. It's a huge event, not only for our school, but for the area. So that's really neat. If you ever want to check it out, you're more than welcome to join us for that. But that's just one of our many clubs that are popular on campus. Lots of ways to get involved. If you're interested in any sports, these are our sports available. Starting the spring of 2022, we will now have softball. So that is new this year, but we are NCAA Division III. And if you're interested in any of these sports, I highly recommend filling out the recruitment form on our website. That'll get you in touch with the coach, and you guys can see if the program's a good fit for you, if you're a good fit for it. But even if you're not involved in our varsity sports, we have intramural and club sports available. We just opened up roughly 4 new intramural sports last year. So we're really open to creating new ones, but there's always new ways to get involved on campus. If you're a senior, our application is open. We're available on the Common App as well as our website. We don't have a preference between the two, but we do tend to see that a lot of students prefer the Common App. These are the requirements. We do now require the letter of recommendation and the essay. So those are both required because we are fully test optional now. So no student has to submit test scores to be eligible for admission or to be eligible for merit-based scholarships. So students don't have to submit them. If you choose to, we will consider them. However, it's not required. The early action deadline has passed. However, our priority deadline is March 1st. We do have rolling admission though, so you can submit an application at any time and we will process your application as they come. If you have any questions, you can feel free to put those in the chat. We are currently accepting tours. If you're in the area, they are single family tours. So it is safe, and you do have to wear a mask the entire time. You also do have to sign up beforehand. We are not taking walk-ins. But if you have any questions, you can feel free to put those in the chat, or you can email us at admissions@marymount.edu. You're also more than welcome to reach out to myself directly at shines@marymount.edu or shines@marymount.edu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Hines. We really appreciate it. Just for my own knowledge, for the priority admissions deadline for March 1st, can you just share what that means exactly for students?
Yeah, so if you apply by that March 1st deadline, that gives us plenty of time to give you a decision before National College Decision Day, and it guarantees that you do receive that merit-based scholarship. So all of our students do receive merit-based scholarship, and so that applying by that deadline will make sure that you are eligible for that.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Well, we really appreciate it. Ms. Corbin, did you have any other follow-up questions that you wanted to ask before we end today?
No, I think you answered everything. Thank you.
Okay,
Wonderful.
thank you so much. Ms. Hines, we will certainly be in touch with you throughout the school year with any questions that we have, or just to follow up on anything related to what you shared today, as well as our students. And thank you so much for your partnership and support. And we wish you a wonderful holiday Thanksgiving break.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for having me. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care, everyone. Bye-bye.